Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack33 and welcome back to Fire Emblem 7 Eubans Randomizer. This is part number 8. On the last part, we finished up Chapter 7X, defeated Bayard, the Eubans recolor, and then we started Vortex's strategy. We couldn't use Layla, because there's some sort of story element that you can't use her in this chapter. It's supposed to be Matthew, right? I'm just going to try to refer to the characters by how they are now. Like, obviously Lynn is Glass, but no, it's just Glass. I'm just going to refer to him as Glass from now on. I'm going to try to do that a lot. And we're taking on Yogi here, who's a pirate. Man, there has been a lot of fighter, pirate, and knight bosses. Like, that has been the theme of these levels. I mean, we had the Wyvern Rider with Heinz, and that's the only other one I'm thinking of off the top of my head. But anyway, we need to kill this guy with who's got the ballista here with Urk. And there is an animation for enemies in a ballista, but for whatever reason, it doesn't show it here. And man, Urk, look at those levels. He keeps getting defense and resistance like a boss. Like, oh my god. Where's his HP? I don't know, but maybe if he gets to 20 defense and resistance, he won't need it. But, like, he's only got 17 hit points, so, like, he's definitely, like, not invincible. That's for sure. But, man, he also got a critical. I kind of just overlooked that, but he got a critical hit. So that's pretty good. Alright, and Florina is actually really close to a level up, too, so maybe she can probably get a kill, because these guys are pretty poop stains, so they're not too bad to deal with. 7 damage. That hurts, but I think we'll get a level up from here. Snack referred to Florina as Pepsi Man, which I definitely see too. Oh, that's not bad. More resistance. Like I said, she's got that really good resistance growth. Apparently not a very good strength one. She only has 6 strength, but she's going to be a good mage masher. Good for taking out magic users. So, if you want, you can vote on whether you think Florina looks more like Pepsi Man or Colossus. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But I really don't have much to talk about today, so we're going to focus mostly on Fire Emblem. Focus on, you know, the game. And, you know, destroying these guys with Dorcas using some flux magic, doubling. The soldiers are the worst. Now, you could get a soldier. Eubans could be a soldier. It could happen. And I really hope he's not. But the guy who made this, the randomizer, he made it so that units that you normally wouldn't get can promote. So soldiers can promote. They'll promote into what knights will promote into. Like I said, I'm trying not to say what they promote into, just to keep you in suspense, but Canis is fine, right? Like, he could probably take a lance from this guy, if I really wanted him to. But does he want the experience? Glass wants the experience, too. Will doesn't. Will's got tons. I don't know if this guy will even go after Glass. It doesn't even really matter. Something I should be keeping in mind here is these guys, they will move. They have Reaver weapons, and they will come towards you. Normally, Yogi he'd be a knight, and he would have a Lance Reaver, or an Axe Reaver spear, but that's not the case. I thought there was a guy here, too. Did he just, like, come up and we took him out? I don't remember. Now I'm thinking about it, I honestly just don't remember. Anyway. Let's heal Florina here. I don't even know if Sane's gonna get in on the action. His only use this chapter may have been taking out the mage and shaman that were in the northern part of the map. Thankfully, well, Lucius is mad hurt. Did he get ballisted again? He must have. I don't remember that at all. I thought I made him use a vulnerary. Maybe I didn't? I mean, should I heal him right now? Like, I could, but, like, I don't think anyone's gonna get at him. So, it would kind of be a waste. If there's someone else I could heal, that would be more beneficial. I can't. I have lots of vulneraries. Why not? Use it just in case. You never know what'll happen. And we'll get Will up here just in case I need him to. Yeah, he is going to go after. He's going to go for that weapon triangle advantage. Because it's not like Glass is packing like a ton of, like, defense or anything like that, so. Dorcas is a pretty, like, meaty unit, too. Shamans are actually pretty defensively good, normally. Like, he's got 27 hit points. I think that's because he's from Dorcas. Dorcas would normally be a fighter, they have a lot of hit points. That's another thing I should point out, too. Even though I did randomize the stats, or the gross stats, I didn't, randomize their core stats, or their base stats, which I feel like I should have done, because it would have changed the characters up a lot more. But it made some of the bosses like really tough. But you know what? I shouldn't have whined. I should have just done it. Oh well. I didn't, so sue me, I guess. Everyone's level 6 at this point now, right? Dorcas is close to a level up. I just gotta watch out for these guys, because I just realized I put these guys in Urk's range, which is not good. Even though he has a lot of defense. Like, this guy's got an Axe Reaver and this guy's got a Lance Reaver, so he's actually going to be fighting against both of these guys. But, like, because they can do so much damage, I really do got to be careful here. Gotta make sure I don't, like, get them killed. But anyway. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I could always... Well, actually, only one of these guys will be able to even get at him anyway. Oh, no, he'll kill them. No, he can definitely... Wait. Okay. Hold up a second. Okay, so we got 12 versus what? So that's 7 damage. And this is like 8 damage? And that's 15 then. Right? So we're talking 25 total, reduced. Okay, he's fine. He'll be good. As long as I take out this guy, he's good. Maybe I can put someone else in range too. And then he can share less of the workload. Maybe I put Glass in range. He doesn't have as much defense, but he has more hit points. Let's just get Dorcas to kill. What are we doing? We gotta get going. The problem with this Let's Play is there's gonna be time. Like I said, I only got 20 minutes apart, so I really gotta step up my game and just make sure I'm going through and not overthinking things too much. I don't want to lose anybody. Although I think this still, because we are on normal mode, I think if someone dies in these prologue chapters, so from chapter prologue to chapter 10, you'll still get them back when they would normally join you later in the game, from 11 onward. So, okay, but yeah, I think Glass would be fine. I mean, if I could always just camp them in the woods too. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. I don't know who they're gonna go after, honestly. It's really up in the air at this point. Let's move these guys forward. I guess I'll make... Here, I'll use Sarah, so I can get Sane up here. I don't know what Sane's gonna be useful for, but, I mean, I got him in case I need him. And I do got a Lance Reaver, too, which I don't... Maybe I'll give to Urk, but I don't want to equip it on him, because I don't want to mess with... Like, he's fine right now against these two guys, so I'll just let this go into play. Because the Reaver weapons can really throw you for a loop. Wow, there was a critical hit chance on that? Well, I mean, there was, but like 19% hit rate too. So the Reaver weapons basically reverse the weapon triangle. They're not gonna, see, it's not gonna matter right here. Man, that guy had a lot of critical hit chance. Jeez. Like 6 is a lot. Like, you've seen Urk get criticals all the time, so that's pretty scary. Shouldn't have done that. But oh well. We lived. We lived to fight another day. See, this guy's got a Sword Reaver, right? So, what's good against him is lances. But, because we don't have a lance, we're gonna have to use an axe. And I would rather use someone like Sane, because Will, you know, as we know, he's like getting over level at this point. And Yogi's not gonna move, he has a hand axe, so we do have to watch out for that. So as long as I don't put Sane in range to get hit by that, so like here would be good. But the rule of thumb for the Reaver weapons is just, if a weapon was normally good against it, now the other one is good against it. So like, you see the axe, for instance, right? Like, normally axes fall to swords, but now they're good against swords. So just, you know that lances are normally not good against axes. Now they're good against axes in this case. So that's all you need to know with Reaver weapons. And you can also use like Reaver weapons like against other Reaver weapons, and then it just starts getting really out of control. Okay, this chapter's almost done, so let's just move people up here. I should use Nee's Grace, because I don't think I'll get that back for the next after chapter 10. I think I'll lose it, so I might as well just start using that. Because why not? You wouldn't normally have that right now either. But yeah, we should start moving everybody up, just so we can deal with Yogi. Obviously, we're going to need our sword users up here. We might need Dorcas, I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Satan's probably gonna take this guy to town, so not really too afraid here. Urk just must have really low luck, because both those guys had really high critical hit chances. The Reaver weapons do grant a +5, I think, to critical. What's his luck, then? 3. Okay, that would be why. Glass has good luck, yeah, 8. So is Sane. Okay, the Lord units definitely usually have good luck, although, I guess, I don't know if I'd really count that with Glass or Sane. It doesn't matter. Let's just kill the boss. Probably kill him this turn. So who is gonna get a kill though? I don't know. Probably have Glass take out the boss. Not this turn, we can't. Okay, we will have... Let's have Florina. She's gotta level up. Let's have Sane. No, Sane's doing the work. He's barely got any action these past couple of chapters. He's gotta get some work in. Not much experience. What can Urk do to the boss? And like, he's done. Like, he's so done. See, if we put the Lance Reaver on, then we have the disadvantage now. So you don't want that. I guess we'll just have Urk get a hit in. And then, because Glass can't, oh, Glass can get here. He can't even kill him. He can't even double him. Glass doesn't have nearly as much speed as Urk, eh? Okay, we'll let Urk get the hits in then. And, you know, if Urk does his usual critical hit on him, then... Whoa, okay. I don't know what you are. You're like a phantom. Some sort of ghost man. And, of course, you hit Urk. Like, of course you did. Why am I not even surprised? 29%? Come on. Come on. Really? Okay, let's get some healing on Urk. Just to get that experience. And this chapter. Taking too long. Sorry. Next chapter I'm kind of worried about. A little bit. And I'll explain why when we get there, but... Yeah, Glass can kill him. Glass needs that experience, because, you know, he's my main lord right now. So I was supposed to be pressing start during these, story segments. It doesn't show anything whatsoever. Now, that's not bad. Needs some speed, though. But, okay, we can skip this. Skipped? Alright. Chapter 9, Grim Reunion. Let it pop up on screen for 2 seconds. There it is. Bam. Okay. Let's move on here. We're gonna get our last unit of these prologue chapters here. But he's not gonna appear in this screen until we actually get into the map. Hopefully the boss isn't too tough. He's an assassin. This could be difficult, but the reason it's not gonna be difficult is because, first off, he only has 2% critical hit chance, so that's not a big deal at all. Secondly, he doesn't even have a ranged weapon, so we can cheap him out, and he has no defenses whatsoever. So, Eagler here, he'd normally be a paladin and probably be much more of a threat, but, like, he's a pushover here. Like, this isn't even a contest. Assassins are normally scary because they have an ability called Silencer, and basically they have half of their critical hit chance in order to instantly kill someone. But because he's not going to have a critical hit chance on anyone, we're fine. So it's not going to be a big deal. Is there any... Oh yeah, we're still not using Ken. Because there's no point. We got Layla back, which is good. I don't think I really need to do anything in here whatsoever. I think we can just start going once I just change up this map here. The reason I'm kind of scared... Okay, we're going to put Layla down here. Because there's actually going to be some archers that appear up here that we're going to have to deal with. And I always put my You get a Pegasus unit normally at this part of the game, and I always put them up for some reason. I have no idea why. But someone has a Lance Reaver too, right? Sane? Or... Oh, I traded it to, what's his face? Urk, right? Where is Urk? Oh, he's up here. Okay, perfect. Okay, but we're going to split up the unit here. I have Nils, or not Nils, Sarah go up there. Darn it! Okay, this should be good. We're good. The reason this chapter is a bit worrisome... Okay, ignored. Where is my other unit? Is he another shaman? Are you kidding me? He's got Fenrir, which is like the strongest dark magic in the game. So that's pretty legit. And he has pretty high magic. Like, let's compare just real fast here. Like 6 levels above, like he's got way more magic, right? Like, he's got better stats, but Dorcas does have 6 levels to get better. And while he might not pass him up in magic, he'll definitely pass him up in a lot of these other stats. The thing about Wallace is he's also very unusable, which makes him really sucky. And normally when you play through normal mode, he would automatically promote from a knight, because that's what he comes as you can clearly tell. He's not normally a shaman. I can't believe I got his 3rd shaman. But anywho, that's not a terrible thing, I guess. But the one thing is here, I need a certain item, and it's gonna be in here. And the thing is, we don't have any thief units. And you see how we got a torch? There's gonna be a fog of war system in this chapter that comes into play like 2 or 3 turns in, and then it just stays that way, I think, like the entire rest of the map. And what really sucks about this is normally you would have a thief, and you could send the thief the one way, and then you could just send, like, your unit with the torch the other way, and it wouldn't be, like, an issue, like, whatsoever. I'm gonna send Wallace up here, just as backup. But because I don't have a thief, I only have that one torch, which is why I'm kind of scared. I could easily lose a unit, but we're going to try to not let that happen. We do have our tanky unit down here who's Will, so that should be fine. We're going to have some reinforcements from these forts. They're actually all brigands that appear. I don't know why they're in forts, but they're going to come out of them. So, we just got to be wary of them. Now, this guy's got an iron sword, right? So we really should be putting Layla up front here. She didn't get much use last chapter. She's only level 3. But that's because didn't get to use her last chapter. So that's why we're also keeping Lucius down here as well. But apparently all the units just spawned like right at once, which is just so lucky for me, isn't it? Wow, this guy can double her? Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Ooh, that's bad. That means other units can probably double her too. Oh yeah, also Cavaliers appear as well, and they're also a pain in the neck. And there's the Archer, like I said. So, like, this didn't look so daunting at first, but now, of course, it is, because we've got a lot of units to deal with. Man, she can get doubled? Are you joking me? Can this guy double her? Like, what's this guy's speed? 9? Okay, that's fair. Okay, he's not... Okay, I gotta take this guy out, though, like... This was kind of risky. I mean, at 96%, I'm not that scared. If she would have died, like, she wasn't supposed to be on the team. Hopefully she gets some stats to make up for this. She didn't. Oof. Like I said, she's my only lance user right now, which is just terrible. And, like, I don't have any kind of sword reaver weapon, so I don't have any weapon triangle advantages over swords. I mean, I have sword units, and they're probably going to be my best bet against them. Wallace can just wreck this guy, eh? Fenrir, I wouldn't mind showing this off just so you can see this really early game, because you normally wouldn't have that. Who has good hit percentage over here? Urk does, but see, this guy's in the mountain here, and that's a big problem, so we're gonna let him come to us. So I'm gonna put Urk, like, here. Keep him on the Iron Sword, he'll be fine. But yeah, I guess I'll just have, like, Dorcas. Yeah, Dorcas can take this guy out. The thing is, that Myrmidon over there, like, Sane's not gonna be that good against him. He probably can't do any damage to Sane, but at the same time, like, he's not gonna probably hit him too. It's gonna be a nice standstill. There we go. Dorcas is gonna get that. We're gonna let the enemy move, and then that'll end the chapter. That's pretty solid. See, he got a really decent level up. The only thing my units aren't getting is, like, any sort of strength or magic growths. I don't know what's going on there, but that's just not happening for some reason. Okay, and Sane's gonna go here because another soldier's gonna spawn, and then he's just gonna wreck him up, so it's not gonna be a big deal. I guess we'll have Sarah do her thing here. Here, let's use Ninny's Grace. I don't know if this is a different song. No, it's not. Okay, but it's gonna raise his defense and resistance. So now this guy's not going to do as much damage. And I got a little more experience too, so that's good. And then last but not least, this brigand here. See, if I go here, I have the woods advantage, but he's got the mountain resistance. advantage, so I don't want none of that. So I'll do that. Get Florina. Man, she's so slow. Like, really? So garbage. Alright, but I don't think she should be slower than this guy, right? No. Okay, so that should be fine there. Alright, and these all these guys appear and then they get to move on the same turn. A lot of people complain that other Fire Emblems don't do that. Or that, like, no, they complain that Fire Emblem 6 does that, and like this one doesn't. Or this one doesn't have spawning units on the same turn. Like, this does. It happens right here. Look at this. Like I said, soldiers are pretty useless. But I mean, if we got one, we might have to use it, especially if it's a Lord character. But it might not be the worst thing, only because they could have good growth, so it could make up for it. They could be a terrible starter unit, but end up really good. So, alright, we seem to be doing pretty solid here. So I guess, like I said, leave a comment if you think Florina looks more like Pepsi Man or Colossus from the X-Men. I know that's random, but it's something, I guess. Alright, and I think the Fog of War is going to appear after this turn. Yeah. So we're going to end it right here, as we can't see anything now. Now we have to kind of just use the information we've been given to try to formulate a strategy. It's really not that tough. So thank you guys for watching. I've been Eubans33, and I'll see you next time for more Eubans Randomizer. So until then, take care and goodbye.